Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. You amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. This is video 2 of 3. That's it, 2 of 3. Now, if you missed the first one and you're interested, talking about Sebastian Rogers, go check it out. Not now, because in this video, oh no, I'm going to catch some flack. Remember, there's rules. There's rules in the chat. Keep it civil, or be gone, banished. Disagree, but disagree civilly, because we are talking about the Jay Slater case. Not so much about the conspiracies and everything, though. I'm done with it. But what I am doing and why I'm doing it is because there is another missing lad, Jack O'Sullivan. Some of you will have heard about it, some of you won't have heard about it, but there is another missing lad, Jack O'Sullivan. And there is a GoFundMe set up for Jack, and it's not doing as well as Jay Slater's GoFundMe, despite there being quite a difference in the time that it had been running. The Jay Slater case, because of the drama, the excitement, the exhilaration. Not so much exhilaration, but people got invested. They are invested in the Jay Slater case, so they invested in the GoFundMe. And if you want to be invested in this channel, I have a GoFundMe. Link is in the description and the pinned comment. Just to completely piss even more people off. But anyway, what am I getting at? So GoFundMe, right? The Jay Slater family have reached out because they're setting up another fundraiser. They're asking for money again. They've got the momentum going now. Got the momentum going. But what we're going to do in this video is look at the disparity between how certain people handle certain things, and that being when a child goes missing, when their child goes missing, and they reach out for help. The decorum, there's a way of doing these things, and some people do it with finesse, and some people do it like they're covered in shit with flies flying around their heads. So this is family's donation plea. Jay Slater's family announces new fundraiser ahead of funeral after supporters donated around $75,000 to GoFundMe for search. A message on the website explains what the money will go towards. It says Jay Slater's heartbroken family has launched a new fundraiser ahead of the 19-year-old's funeral. It comes after supporters donated more than $75,000 to the GoFundMe. It's not actually more than $75,000. It is at 74,256 pence as of filming this video, which is Monday the 5th of August at approximately 13:03 in the PM. Okay, right, so let's go back here. So, yeah, to help search for Jay in Tenerife. Obviously, Jay's now been found. There is a conclusion. He's found, but people are still donating. This has jumped up a few grand since he was actually found. So, whether people just see pretty pictures and think, oh, I'll pay. Don't do that. Help me get a camera. Only kidding. Kind of. Jay's family have made an emotional plea for donations to charity LBT Global in lieu of flowers. Now, to be fair, LBT Global didn't find Jay. Didn't actually find. Now, don't get me wrong. They were boots on the ground. I'm sure they've offered support. They've offered that kind of... But they didn't actually find him. A statement on the new fundraiser's website reads, Jay's family have asked for donations in memory of Jay to LBT Global, the charity that has helped them through the tragic loss of Jay in Tenerife. All donations will go straight to supporting families in similar situations. The specially built donation site was designed to raise funds of support to support other families and tackle online trolling and misinformation aimed at victims and families of missing people. You'll never stop trolls unless you behave correctly. Which, let's look. So the Jay Slater, Get Jay Slater Home. So this is their GoFundMe, right? Which we know it wasn't actually started by the family. It was started on behalf of Debbie Duncan, Jay's mum, but it was set up by Lucy May. And I'm sure that all of you have read that. And if you haven't, pause it, read it, because I'm not reading it, because I don't want to. But, like I say, this has garnered somewhat a degree of support. It's had some updates, like the last update was on the 18th of July. Hello, everyone. Thank you for all your kindness, support, and condolences in light of the tragic news that Jay's body has been found. We are overwhelmed with grief and are so grateful for your support. The wonderful team from the Netherlands, Signai Zoekhonden, I've annihilated that, but I don't care, have remained in Spain all week and have continued to support us. Now, that's this isn't LBT. Right, this is a different one. So this in this actual update, this is the Netherlands group. But That's by and by. We would like to thank LBT Global for their support during this impossible time. We are working with agencies to arrange Jay's repatriation to the UK. The remaining funds, along with any future donations, will be used to help with this, if needed, and to pay for Jay's funeral costs back home. We want to give our boy the send-off he deserves, so please do continue to share and support our fundraiser however you can. So all of the money is going to go to the funeral and everything like that. In comparison to this one here. So this has garnered 35,000. It's about less than half of what the Jay Slater case. It's been running for a little bit longer. 969 donations. And the target was actually 30 grand. They'd set up a target of 30 grand. I believe it was probably the same in the Jay Slater one. Let me get rid of that. 30 grand, so the £30,000 target. I don't know whether there's any limitations on targets. I don't think there is, but check this out, right? So please note this GoFundMe has been sanctioned by Jack's family and is the only approved one. If you hear of any fundraisers, please notify us. All capital money raised on this page will be used in the search for Jack or for the reward and not used when it is closed and will be donated to charity. Update. There has been a remarkable response from friends, family and others such that the target of 20 grand has been exceeded. Words cannot express how much this means. So I'm guessing originally this had a 20 grand target, that then got bumped to 30. For many people, we are hearing that they want to be able to support and help, and money is the only way they can practically do that, which I know that. As a result, we feel it appropriate to keep the fundraiser open, but the use of it will now change. Any money subsequently donated will now be used to help publicise the reward and contribute to any costs associated in the search for Jack. Your donations are still hugely valuable, but please note the change in use of that money going forward. Anything not used will still be given to the Missing People charity at such time that it is felt appropriate, or it will be offered back to donors. And there we go. Look, they've got a reward up. There is a reward. They've set up a website, which I showed in a video I think that I did yesterday. But how different is this being handled? And this is a young man who doesn't have such a checkered past. Went missing in this country, however, not overseas, but under very similar situations. Went to a party, spent some time with friends, left, was going to head back, and hasn't been seen since. I will leave the GoFundMe, Jack's GoFundMe, in the description of this video. I know some of you have already reached out and donated to that. Thank you so much for doing so. And yeah, there you go. Who are you going to give money to? I'll catch you all in the next one.